Hello and welcome to JOGA. My name's Jo and today we're going to talk about Cobra. Now when we lower down to the mat, you may be given instructions in your yoga class come into Cobra or Up Dog, and for many people, and myself actually for a long time, I didn't know the difference between Cobra and Up Dog. So I'm going to talk you through just Cobra in this video, and there'll be another video that you can check back on for Up Dog. But know that they are completely different poses. Okay, so we're going to start in a tabletop position. We're going to bring ourselves into plank pose from our tabletop position. And I'm not really going to talk you through plank or the lowering down, but again, there'll be another videos that you can check back. But it's just going to be our transition to the mat. So I'm going to take my hands slightly forwards. I'm going to tuck my toes under, take my hips back just for a moment. And then I'm going to lift up into downward facing dog. And then come forward to my plank pose. And then mindfully lower down to the mat. Now for Cobra pose, we want to think about moving more the upper body than the lower body. The lower body doesn't really get too much involved. So I would just separate the feet slightly and let the heels drop out, just so you're nicely relaxed through your back and your sacroiliac joint here, your SI joint. So just bring your hands underneath your shoulders, and we're going to hug the elbows in and roll the shoulders down away from the ears. My neck is nicely relaxed and long here. Now with Cobra pose, as you're a beginner, you're going to keep your thigh and your pelvis and your pubic bone on the mat. So what I'm not doing is just pushing into my hands and lifting myself up into my lower back, very sore, and you can see my shoulders went up to my ears, not great. So shoulders stay down, nicely relaxed through my pelvis, elbows hugged in, and I very slowly just lift the chest. I'm not going too high. Keep the shoulders down, elbows hugged, neck is nicely relaxed. And then lower back down. Now you may find that's a little bit too much even to begin with, in which case you can do all of that, but just take the hands off. And so you're working your strength of your back here, and then eventually you may be able to just put a little bit of pressure on the hands, but not much. And you're only going as high as your body allows. And then once you've practiced that, as your counter pose, just take a child's pose, just to take the heat out of the lower back. Always be mindful when you're practicing back bends in yoga, even the simple ones like Cobra. If you feel any pinching in your back, any compression, it just doesn't feel right, please don't force your body. Modify, take the hands off, and be careful. Thank you for watching. Namaste.
Like a bird on a tree,